Hi, good morning to you all. I just woke up from sleep and I find it necessary to do this video for the 2026 JAMB. So if you are preparing for JAMB 2026 examination, watch this video because it's very important. Very important. Watch this video. You know, the JAMB registration is closing on 28th of this month, and very soon JAMB will communicate with you guys on when the exam is going to come up. So there are things that you need to do if you are going to write this exam, and these things, they are life changers. So if you are preparing for JAMB, these things are very important, which I'm going to mention as we are still going on. The first thing is, you that you are preparing for JAMB examination, you need to choose the correct JAMB subject combination. The JAMB subject combination for each and every course is different. So if you are aspiring to study a medical course, there are some of the subject combination that is required, and without this JAMB subject combination, you are not going to gain admission, whether you score a very high mark or not. So if you are writing exam, so you must choose this JAMB subject combination. It is very important. For medical courses, you need to choose biology, chemistry, use of English, and physics. For courses like medicine and surgery, physiotherapy, med lab, nursing, optometry, radiography, and others. So you need to choose this. And for those of you that are aspiring to study engineering courses, you need to choose use of English, mathematics, physics. These three are very important. It is very important you choose these three subjects because they are very important. And there are some other subjects other science subjects which are not that important, but you can choose any of them. So for those of you that are going for chemical engineering, you can go for chemistry. For those of you that are going for mechanical engineering, you can decide to go for agricultural science, economics, and so many other science related subjects. So you can decide to choose this. And for those of you that want to go for art, you need to choose use of English, government, commerce, and the subject that is related to your course. It's very important you choose the right subject combination. So let me go to the second thing. The second thing that you need to do if you want to perform well in this 2026 JAMB UTME examination is to use the recommended textbook. Every year students do fail, not because they didn't read, because they read the wrong textbook. Every year JAMB used to recommend a textbook which they use to set their questions, meaning JAMB questions are being set from this textbook. So if you are using this JAMB textbook, you are making yourself familiar. You make yourself familiar to the question, to the pattern of the question there. So if you are even lucky, JAMB do repeat past question, just that they used to change the value for the calculation part. So they just change the value of what you are asked to calculate. So it is very important for you to make use of the JAMB recommended textbook. It is very important. So make sure you get the recommended textbook. And at the end of this video, I'm going to drop a link where you can download the JAMB recommended textbook for all the subjects. Make sure you check the description note button. So let's keep going. Early preparation. You know, some students, they'll be like, I don't like reading early. If I read early, I'll forget. Who told you that? Practice make what perfection. The more you read, the more you get to know that, yes, I have not learned anything. So it's very important for you to make sure that you start early. Start now. The best time to start is today. So if you are planning to write JAMB and you want to perform well in your JAMB examination, the best time to start is today. Stop procrastinating. Start reading. Get the recommended textbook. Read. And if you are the type that think maybe reading alone is good for you, and I do say this: if you want to go far, move with people. But if you want to go fast, move alone. So you can just read the whole textbook. Let me say essential textbook. You can just only you can just this. If you are studying alone, you can decide to read the textbook. Let me say it will take you like depends on the hours you are reading, you use for your study. It can take you like, let me see, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to finish the whole textbook. But after finishing the textbook, after reading it from A to Z, you get to realize that there are some certain things that you don't still know, despite you reading everything. So that is where I do advise guys like Jambite to make sure they do group discussion, because sometimes there are things that you think you understand. The way you understand is different from what is written. So with the help of group discussion, you can get to understand that okay, this is not the actual meaning of what I thought it was. So that is the advantage of group reading. Set timetable for yourself. Read. Make sure you read well, and remember, use the JAMB recommended textbook for your reading. Use the JAMB recommended textbook for your reading, for your study. And for those of you that uh, for those of you that are aspiring for medical course, engineering, so you need to read verse. You understand? And I believe a lot of you have what's it called, dictionary in your phone. As you are reading, if there's any word you don't understand, you can just search for it. Make a deep research about that word and get to understand it better, because understanding is the only thing that can help you. Cramming will not help you in this for JAMB examination. So I think it's very necessary I tell you this. Cramming will not help you in this upcoming JAMB examination. It is very important you don't cram. Understand. Read to understand. Read to understand. Read to understand. It's 3 times I said this now. And the last but not the least is to make use of the JAMB past question. JAMB past questions. A lot of people do say JAMB don't repeat what past question, but what they are not getting is JAMB have a pattern that they use to set what question. So if you are familiar with the JAMB past question now, believe me, you have nailed everything. Believe me, you have got everything. So just this JAMB question is this JAMB past question will serve as a guide to you, so that you will know that okay, what I have been reading, did I gain anything? Did I comprehend anything? Did I get anything? So it is very important for you to make use of what the JAMB past question to test your intellectual capacity, what you have gotten so far, what you have read so far. So make use of the JAMB past questions. Make use of the JAMB past question. And I also have JAMB past question for all the subjects. So I'm going to be dropping the link. Make sure you like this post, comment, and share it with your friends, because I'm going to be sharing the past question with you guys. And the last but not the least is pray. Make sure you pray hard. Don't think that prayer is nothing. At this point, all work without prayer is approaching zero. All work without prayer is zero. If you study hard, you do TDB, that is till daybreak. You study overnight and you did not commit all your activities to the hand of God, believe me, you are going nowhere. Believe me. Pray as if you have not read, and read as if you have not prayed. So these are the 2 things that can make you succeed in the 2026 JAMB examination. Thank you for watching this video. Do well to like and subscribe to this channel. I'll be dropping more of these tips to get higher mark in JAMB 2026. Thank you very much. I remain Dr. Abdul Latif.